Well, go on, people. So we are back. Some of you guys probably didn't understand that whole thing when I said, "Here's a live link chat. Pick up the phone." Do y'all ever y'all remember them old little things just come on late at night, like, "Hi, honey. Do you want somebody to talk to late at night?" And then they go, "Pick up the phone." It's just so corny and cheesy. Yeah, that's if you would stand up like around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and all that. Them commercials come on. Do you want a nice hot girl to talk to? Hi, I'm Tracy. I would love to talk to you. It's just $9.99 a minute. Pick up the phone. Oh man. This is the first time that one of the links worked for me. You picked the right link. Sausage, that is. I'm just kidding. Oh, let me stop. I think me and Barb started it. Yep. Okay. I have become comfortably numb. Lefty loosies because they need more of it. Absolutely. Need more laughter. I'm your friend on the other end. Oh, I know it was you, Watson. Do you feel like you just joined a cult? Oh boy. Susie, I don't know. They said Charlie Pride. What do you sound? Somebody said, can we just say they just sing with their heart and soul? No, let's not do that. Y'all know good and well. On my channel, I'm not doing things to try to win people over or anything like that. I'm just being me. So y'all already know. Oh, Nick, you said what commercial? Oh yeah, I ought to do a spoof off of one of those. Be Auntie Dashika Shay doing it. Do you want somebody to talk to at night, boo boo? No. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh yeah, Texas Flood. Stevie Ray Vaughan's best one to me is Voodoo Child. I love that one right there. Like, oh my God, this black dude sounds like a white guy, man. He's just singing with Charlie Pride. He's singing with the soul. He's singing with Charlie Pride soul. But that's what I did. I actually went to work and asked a lot of my white workers, which pretty much that's everybody because I'm the only black person there. But anyway, I asked them, what is it when y'all say Blue Eyed Soul? And they were like, oh, it's like when a person sounds, I'm like, spit it out. They was like, well, you know. I'm like, no, actually, I don't know. Tell me this. Like, well, you know, it's like when a white person, I'm like, sounds black. And they're like, yeah, is that offensive? I'm like, no. So then I'm like, what is it like if a black person sounds white? What do you call that? So, yeah, I am open to it. Now, some things I'm like, there's some things that I've done reactions to. Then I wrote the person back and said, I'm not posting that. That was ridiculous. So I'm open to a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to put anything up here to be like punked a lot of times. So, but then at the same time, if the person's really want me to listen to it for it, I'll try it. Riviera Paradise. I don't remember, Sweet Pepper. It's called Well Spoken. I don't know. Hello, I was blind there for a minute. Couldn't get the live chat. Okay, well, welcome. What's going on, Patrick Costa? What's going on, Rojogan? You wait. How did you catch your son watching one of those? How did you catch him watching the commercial? It just comes on regular TV, right? Yeah, everything Stevie Ray Vaughan did was pretty good though, man. But still, Voodoo Child was it. There's an 11:15 video that's gonna come up, guys. It is a try not to laugh video, and y'all know Mama Don. If y'all don't know her, Drew Mitchum, trying to get me. Oh, he shouldn't have been awake. Oh no. Hey, when hormones kick in, Miss Kate, it's a done deal. Oh, and guess what? In today's world, it's even worse because they got it in their hands. I mean, and me, I'm like, y'all ain't going to bed with them phones. Don't take the phones in the bathroom. Nope. Your comments are too slow, Jen. I can see them. No, I haven't watched Grease yet. I only just did a review to it the other day. Chris Cornell, yeah, I love that dude voice. Mine must be too. I see it, Heather. Your comments aren't slow. It's just that when they get to flying, they're flying. But anyway, if y'all want to, the try not to laugh video is getting ready to come up, but I'm going to stay here probably for 5 minutes, a little bit longer, whatever like that. So, wow, cutting off electricity in Cali. He does his own laundry, Katie. I bet. You be sitting there like this with the sanitary fingers. Why do people do that? Why are these two fingers like the fingers that's prone to infection or something? Like people pick them up with these two fingers like this, like those fingers are protected or something. That's why I tease my wife over that. I'm like, oh, you picking that up with your sanitary fingers? It's like, this thing is nasty. And they'll pick it up like this, like those two fingers are immune to something. I'm like, those two fingers still got to be washed. So you might as well just pick it up with all your hands because you're gonna go and wash your hands anyway. Mark Brewster always get left like people that have an impact on me. When I first did Mark Brewster's song, I was just blown up because it showed that. Then he picked up the guitar, rolling out the throne, and I thought it was that black man singing. Right. Well, no, I think the pink is the one you pick with your nose too. Wait, what did Nikki 66 hear? What did you hear? I'm a Brazilian singer. All right, cool. Ween Fane? No, I have not. I'm agreeing with you. Susan, you need a generator? You be using that much power? Dang, you are the Energizer Bunny. Oh, man. Susan need generators now. I mean, God dang. No, but somebody's asking me a medical question. You said, Violet, spraining your wrist. Yes, I remember you spraining your wrist. I'm trying my best to, but go ahead. What's up? What do you want to know about it? You said, can't we just, yeah, I know what you said. What is it? Janai Sophie, you said, can we just call it Sing With Your Heart and Soul? And I said, nope, I'm not going to. I'm going to call it what it is. If a white person sounds like a black person, I just say it. If a white person sounds like a black person, I just say it. If a black person sounds like a white person, I say it sounds like a white person. Or I say I thought the person was black or I thought the person was white. Yeah, that's me though. The thing about me, Joe Nana, is that I'm real with stuff. I'm real to myself and my feelings. So I know Travis Baker said, I don't hear color unless I'm on drugs. Exactly. It's just that I had swelling. I'm trying to address two different questions. Okay, Joe Nad, that's what I do. I'm just real about stuff. I'm real. First of all, I'm real to myself. That's why I want people to be. If you see an ugly car in your mind, you say, man, that's an ugly car, but you might not say it out with your mouth. Well, there's a lot of things that's in my head that I say it out. If a person sounds like a black person, I'm going to say it. They sound like a white person, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to hold it back because somebody tried to tell me that it's like not, I don't know the word for it. It's not proper to say things like that. So anyway, okay, moving on to my friend Violet. I had swelling on my palm and concern. Any idea what it could be? Yes, most of the time, if you sprained your wrist, if your hands are not up like this all the time, the swelling is not going to flow this way. But because your hands are down, the swelling is going to go down that direction. So the best thing you can do, Violet, is sit with your hand up like this as much as you can. Okay? So the swelling can make its way down into your arms. And also at the same time, you can just do light rubbing to it to make it go down. And you also can sit there and put the most accessible thing to you is ice. Put some ice right there and put an ace band around it, or just put some ice right there and lay it down. If there's a way that you can lean back on something like I am in this chair, whoa, wrong thing. Okay, if I'm in this chair like I am right here, I push the wrong thing again, darn it. In this chair, if I have my arm like this, I can lean back at an angle and my arm is still going to be kind of elevated like this right here, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yes, do that. Lay with your arm up. If you're on your back, lay with your arm up on the pillow with a bag of ice resting right there. Well, it depends, Miss Melissa Thompson. I say what I think, but what I mean by that is that I like for people to actually use their brains. Now, I don't sit there and say things that's like inappropriate or mean that's going to tear somebody down or anything like that. But what I don't do, I don't hold back from truth. And when people try to tell me that they don't hear color, I think they're lying to themselves. Susan, don't go there. Wendell Hardy, what earlier post? Let me go back up and see if I can find it, sir. Oh, you tried to do that modern Renaissance man, but it didn't highlight. So something went wrong there. Well, if you see him at a club again, take a picture, man. Let him know that I like his channel. Listen, let's just get to it. Ween Fang, what are you talking about? I had to meet up with Auntie.
Right, the sky is blue. This is when 9 p.m. is.
Dwight Schrute from the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company.
Well, that's great because I need paper.
Excellent, then you are in luck because we are having a limited.
Yeah, so there's 24 people over in the other chat looking at a try not to laugh video of me. If you guys would like that link, I will send it to you, but it's going on right now. For those that didn't hear me. I'll send you the link. Shania, thank you. No, Ween Fang, I got you. But what I'm saying is that when you give me a song, I'll take it and I put it in the bingo ball when it comes up. You had the video on the TV. So you guys do know that I put the challenge out there. I put the challenge out there that I was saying, if you have PayPal or whatever, some kind of way, $50, because I'm telling you, it will take something extraordinary for you to crack to make me laugh. Not for you to crack, but for me to crack. But let's be honest, no Derek and Domino's yet. I am being honest. Nope. I mean, I don't know. If y'all gonna ask me if I've done certain songs, I don't know. I've done 1,000. I can't remember all those. And that's literally over 1,000. Yeah, I thought I was saying Mark Bruce, all right. Well, cry on. You might as well go ahead and cry because I can't tell you when I'm going to get to it. I'm fair. I'm not going to up nobody's thing and try to get a song down because of, I got people that said they haven't done their song and they requested it like 8 months ago. A Linda Living Life. Does my wife mind what letters? No, this is my area. This is my area. All this is all done by me. I do my own stuff, so no. Do my wife mind it? Yeah, this is my area, so it ain't no minding. So you're like a royal guard. They don't laugh either. Well, no, Watson Laura, I laugh and I make it clear in the video that the video is most likely going to be funny. But the thing is that And when you challenge me saying I bet you laugh, I'm gamed on it. I just go straight from being like this to just like that. So Jamie Stonebreaker. Oh, did you watch it? You're Meeker Marie. Wait, you said Memer. Hold on, wait a minute. On Patreon, I swear on Patreon that yours says Memer. I'm getting ready to go to it because if not, I screwed something up big time. But I'm telling you, something yours said Memer. Because if it didn't, I made a major boo-boo. That's the only reason. Well, I'm glad that you did mess up, because if you didn't, I wouldn't have been able to spoof off of it when Auntie Dashika Shay. Why is it doing this? The best thing to do is request the song, then forget you requested it. That way in 8 months, you get a surprise. Well, something like that. Wendell. Carolyn, how are you doing? Okay, I'm getting ready to look, because I'm telling you, if I mess this up, what the what? Goku. Thank you, Barry. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm ignoring y'all. I'm looking at this thing, making sure I got Memer name. Yep. Check this out. Boop, 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 boop. How you doing? You doing good? Good. Check this out. Did you see that? Did you see that? It said Memer. I thought that you put that in there because it might be like a child might call you or something like that. It's Memer. So that's why, that's what I thought. So Ween, you're gonna have to wait for it to roll out of the bingo ball. Do you hear me talk about the bingo ball, Ween? Refresh the page. Refresh your page. Okay, I missed the 20K. I missed the what? I missed the 20K. I guess I'm too old for these live chases. I love your reaction, but this is just bouncing and chasing. I gotta cook dinner. Good luck. Thank you, Heather. Enjoy your dinner cooking. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna enjoy it. Lefty Lucy, you have a good evening. Yeah. No, do you okay, Ween Fang, do you really understand how it works? You say you get the bingo ball, but I don't think you really do, because the way that it goes down is I take a list of songs that a lot of people ask me to do. It goes on paper like this, right? Now, when I pull 75 songs out of that bingo ball, I do the next 75 songs that I wrote down in the order that people was telling me to request them. But what I don't like is that if you are buffering, just hit the F5 button. If you have a phone, just swipe down and it should refresh. Ramona, man, I had something go down the wrong pipe earlier and it's still just kind of If I'm frozen on your screen, refresh your screen. Oh no, I don't want to list. No, you done that before, Susan. You almost crashed my computer. No, I'm just kidding. Oh well, Wing Fang, you're more than feel free to do that and thumb it down and all that, but it's not going to change anything though. So sorry, I'm keeping it fair. I'm keeping it fair and random. So MRM, when we request a song, would it help to provide the link? Chad, it depends. I usually don't like to get links on YouTube a lot of times because I don't want to click it and it goes right to the song. And I'm like, oh, what I like to do, if I know I'm going to do the song and I have the link, I can already do my little spiel and then click the button while it's live. But if you give me the link and I click it, it's going to already just go through this stuff. And if you are in the circle of death, exit out and then come back in or try to refresh. Tony Woodard, you won't know. Where did JT go? Yeah, Woodard, when it comes to things like that, it's not, I don't know how to, it's so many songs that I have, man, that I just, sorry again, Ty, but is there a point in me going to the hospital later to tell a doctor about my swelling because I've done stuff you suggested but differently? I'm just worried about it. Violet, no. If you have swelling going on, and if it's swelling, that's normal. Okay, that's the body's normal response. And what happens is that if you got swelling going on in like the joints or anywhere else, that's your body's natural response. It's an inflammatory response. But at the same time, the swelling acts as a natural splint to keep you from moving it. So if you hurt something in your joint and it swells up around your joint, it's hard to move it, isn't it? Well, that's your body's way of providing you with a natural splint because it don't want you to damage nothing further. That's why it's preventing you from moving it. But at the same time, to work the swelling out of there, just put ice on it. Now, if you have swelling there, Violet, and it gets super red and it's really, really hot, then that's the difference. Then you want to go to the doctor about that. But other than that, if you got a sprained wrist or something like that, it's nothing they're going to do. They're going to tell you to take some NSAIDs, NSAID. That stands for non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, okay? They're going to tell you to take that and rest it, put ice on it, and then keep it wrapped to compress the swelling. But just let it take its course. If you, depending on how bad you sprained it, you're looking at minimum 4 to 6 weeks before you start to kind of, oh, something is a little different. Because it depends on what you sprain. Ligaments can take a long time to heal because they don't have that great of a blood supply. But tendons are a little different because tendons are closer to the muscle. And so muscles demand a lot of blood. And if you tear something near the tendons where there's muscle, then it can heal faster because of blood. But ligaments take a longer time to heal because they have a very limited amount of blood supply. Thank you, Carolyn. That's why it is a variety channel. I love what I do. I love helping people, be it physically, spiritually, emotionally. Absolutely, JT. Everybody got something that they can offer. Don't let nobody tell you any different. Everybody has something they can offer. Joni Techno, that's because you might be doing something to keep them inflamed. I tripped over the top of my stairs, put my hand out to break my fall, and it's still quite sore. How long ago did you do it, Violet? Okay, Susan. But Joni, if your ligaments haven't healed after a year, there's something else going on in there too. Not in no ankle. Oh man, Violet, you girl, you still in the baby stages of it. You might as well let that. You did it 3 or 4 days ago. You in the early inflammatory phase of that. You talking maybe about 2 weeks before you even start to. Oh, 3 or 4 days ago. Oh no, you might as well. Nah, ain't nothing about to change that fast. No, like I told you. I don't recommend, me personally, I don't like to do medicine, whatever, but the doctor will tell you to take some anti-inflammatories. So you can do that to kind of help with the pain if it's bad, but definitely you want to get some ice on it. Ice it for 15 minutes every hour that you're not doing nothing. So let's just say if you put it on at 12 o'clock, take it off at 12:15, put it back on at 1:15, take it off at 1:30, put it back on at 2:30, take it off at 2:45. Do that every hour that you're not doing anything, if you want to get ahead of it, to help with the inflammation and speed up the healing. But you can find a way to wrap it if you want to. But like I said, if they haven't actually diagnosed it with like no certain type of grade sprain, then I mean you might right now 3 or 4 days and it's hurting. That's normal. That's absolutely normal. But again, like I said, Violet, take it from me. If it starts to swell, now you're talking about just swelling, all these things together. If it's swelling, really red and really warm to the touch, warmer than the rest of your body, then you might want to go and get it checked out. But otherwise, just let it do its thing right now for a few weeks. Sam Council, I'm glad you are too. Any non-dairy ways to put weight on my teen? Non-dairy, yeah. Protein, fat. I mean, seriously, McDonald's. Jen, no, you do not have to join Patreon to request a song. You request a song on any of my videos that you like. If it's a song that you're requesting that I've never seen, I write it down. If it's a song that I've already written down, I just take it as it comes. I stepped out on my back stoop and once and broke my foot. Ty's advice is right, but if your stress level is high, take it in and get it x-rayed. Nikki, that's scary. Trey Alexander, if the swelling is in her arm, in her wrist, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Throat was getting dry as all get up. Okay, but anyway, like I was saying, Trey, if with the swelling, where there's an injury, after a few days, if it becomes red and really start to get hot, that's a sign of like an infection. Lori Watts, Patreon is a platform for creators to get on there to display their talent, their skills, their knowledge, etc. And people that are patrons pledge to them to support and to keep them going in what they're doing. Now, the difference between a whole lot of other people that have Patreon and me is that I only started doing Patreon because a lot of the subscribers asked me to do it. I never heard of it or anything. They told me about it. I studied it for about 2 months before I actually did it. And a lot of the subscribers wanted me to do it because they say, because you're spending time with us, you're making us laugh, you're giving us advice, yada, yada, yada. Peanut butter. They said, start a Patreon channel so we can donate to what you're doing. So that's when I started it. But for the first 4 months of me starting this YouTube thing, I was just doing it because I love doing what I'm doing, regardless. But people just said, thank you, whatever, let us at least give something to the cause. And so when they did that, I'm the one that said, well, okay, well, since y'all want to give me money for me doing this content, then let me at least do a song for you. Lori Watts, you have something in mind? I'm joking. I'm joking. Lori, from what I'm told, the only tiers, what you have to, okay, so I'm the one that create the tiers, and there's like a $1 tier, a $3 tier, a $5 tier, a 10, a 20, and a 30. And I'm the one that create those tiers. Now, I'm the one that actually allows so many people to donate to those tiers. And the reason being is because there's no way I'm gonna be able to pump out like 120 songs in a month. I mean, I would have to like not have a job to be doing that volume. But what it is that when people donate to a certain tiers, it comes with certain perks, like discounts on merch and all that. It comes with like them getting a song request. But I'm the one that did that. At first, people just was donating the money just for me to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm the one that came up with the idea, well, at least I'll give you guys a song for you donating. But certain tiers come with certain perks. Like I said, 15% off of merchandise, you know, other things like the video I did tonight. So Mountain Man, welcome. So I haven't seen Texas Gent in a while, or Doc Holliday. You making all these tiers better. Get the tissues ready, Ty. Huh? Ween Fane, it doesn't really operate that way. You have to check it. You would have to go and check it out. I think I can give you I think I'll be able to give you a link to me actually explaining the Patreon. I thought I did a video. Maybe I didn't.
Just making it.
But no, it's a little different. What's going on, Betty Sutton? Let's see. Sam Council, I appreciate that. Yeah, Nancy, I know. It's really hard. If I open up any more tiers, I really don't think I'll be able to pull it off by getting all those songs out. What I try to do is I try to keep it balanced. I try to do all the patron songs, and then once I get all those done, I try to do the songs that get rolled out of the bingo ball to keep everything kind of balanced and fair. That lets y'all know that I'm definitely not in it for the money. As y'all already know that anyway. Well, most of the people that's been subscribed to me for a while and the patrons all know that at least. Crystal Pirner, good night to you. Mama D Chickadee. Hello from Texas. Yeah, hell yeah. Some more ideas. Yeah, and possibly some more possible designs. Because, I mean, you practically are the artist of the channel. I mean, for real. The artist of the channel. Then actually my Teespring store is using your artistry as well. So, all right, Lacey, you have a good night, sis. Jasmine, you made it in, even though I gave you the link a long time ago. Joey Medina, how you doing? Did you guys see all the movies from the 90s are coming back? Terminator, MIB, Chucky? I thought Men in Black made it into the 2000s too. I might be wrong. Absolutely, Violet, anytime, sis. Sabrina, there's nothing that you can do. I mean, I do what I do, and we got people in here right now that don't believe nowhere nearly like I do. But the thing is, I think what gets people messed up is that people try to do this thing where they try to go and convince you. I don't even like that. I never liked it when I wasn't even involved in God. You know what I mean? I never liked when somebody came knocking on my door and I never liked the fact that somebody trying to force me to do something I didn't want to do, even if it was a good thing. I don't like if I tell somebody that I don't like I'm like, hey, I'm not a big sweet eater. Hey, well, try this, try this. I just told you that I'm not a big sweet eater. Well, here, just try this. It makes me mad. So my point is that nobody should be doing anything like that. I hate when stuff is being forced on people. So the whole point is that, like I said before, the whole point of getting into something like that is to better you. When you better yourself, people are actually drawn to a person that's like seem to be level-headed, that seem to have equilibrium. People are drawn to it. And when they get drawn to it, then they're going to ask you, how did you get where you are? And then all I do is I just tell them the truth of how I got where I am. It's that simple. But I never go around trying to show anybody how special I am or anything like that. You know, it's like people say a lot of times, where I grew up at, they say the gift will make room for itself. So if you just keep doing the gift that you have, people are eventually going to be drawn to it. If you actually end up becoming like a light in darkness, people are drawn to the light. Violet, remember, if you're not doing anything, make sure you are icing it every hour for 15 minutes. Can't no, that's a bunch of whatever. Don't, Jasmine, take it from me and from somebody that's very experienced with this. Take it from me. Do not go. You just might as well not even get into the conversations with that. You might as well just not even. Church is where you pray without needing four walls come. Jasmine, because it's just gonna be a continuous argument. Taylor Swift, can't nobody send nobody anywhere but the person. You choose to do that. So, but that's that's for another conversation. Yvonne, absolutely. Travis Baker, are you about to try to troll her? I hope not. No, it's the truth. I mean, the only reason why certain people stand out because it's something about them that attracts people to it. I mean, it's just the truth. That's with anybody. People that I like, people that I can click with, it's because they got something about them. You know what I mean? They got something about them that you are drawn to. You know, it's just like negativity. If you see a bunch of things that's really negative and you're not feeling that, you seem to kind of veer away from it, right? But if you see things that you actually like and that you're drawn to, you seem to go to it. That's why people that is looking for trouble, they find trouble. Ooh, the 11:45 video started. The 11:45 started. No. How did I get behind on that? How did that happen? The 11:45 is Martina McBride. I know you did, Lethal. You probably did. I probably was just looking at comments and trying to answer questions. And now I don't know where it's at. But I need to go and find that. Where are you video? You're probably over with now. Martina McBride, no. She said, just saying, she a moth.
Come in for our Grill Master favorites, like our limited time new Fire Grilled Hawaiian Ribeye, new Citrus Herb Chimichurri Salmon, and Longhorn Porterhouse. The feeling, the flavor, the place. Longhorn Steakhouse. You can't fake steak.
Oh man. There is or anyone in the chat, I need help. What do you need help with, Jasmine? What do you need help with, Jasmine? For commercials on the, oh man, if there were commercials on my videos like that, Barbara, that means that the music I put in there must be copyrighted. I work for the IRS, and believe it or not, I'm getting bullied and my boss doesn't believe me. Jasmine, you have something called a phone. Put your phone on record, okay? Put your phone on record, press the record button, and leave the camera part facing up just to hear the audio. That's it. Then take it to Human Resources. Bam. I'm serious. If you're really being bullied, what's illegal at y'all work? To record audio? To have your phone out? Well, how about this? Why don't you turn your phone on, turn the camera on and press the record button and stick it in your pocket just to listen to the audio? Is it illegal to have your phone in your pocket? There's always somebody you can go to. There's always somebody you can go to. And don't be scared to do it. It's just a person. That's all it is. Your boss, whoever it is you say you might be getting bullied by, they're just a person. We have to even have our movies on our phone turned upside down. I'm lost about that one. No, I'm not saying record the person. Like, I'm not saying record them. I'm saying press the record button and put your phone in your pocket. So all your phone is doing is picking up the audio. But you got to say something, though. Don't be scared to say something. You say something and it doesn't get resolved, at least that person know. Yes, okay, so you get what I'm saying? I'm serious. If it happens on always, then the person is, most of the time the person is a creature of habit. So they're not going to be they're not going to know what you're doing. And that's another thing too. If I was you, I would put it in my pocket while it's recording. And if the person is saying something to you, I would write it down too. So that way you can say, look, this is what they said and I wrote it down. See, me, I'm the type of person, I nip stuff in the bud. I don't mess around. If I feel stuff is going on, I check the person right then and there. I'm like, look, you need to quit doing all this X, Y, and Z because it's upsetting me. And if you continue to do it, I'm just going to go ahead and tell them. But I'm trying to talk to you first and get it resolved between us instead of going over your head. But I'm letting you know it's getting on my nerves, plain and simple. So stop it. Just be stern about it. But the thing is, see, that's what I'm saying. And it's a lot of my videos, I try to talk about something called superior minded thinking. Don't let your emotions and your feelings be the guide up, because you will get a little heart start beating a little fast and, oh, I don't want to tell them. See, that's what I'm saying. Telling somebody something with words don't need to necessarily always be emotionally driven. Just say what it is that's going on. So, but a lot of times if you try to attach your emotions to it, it can scare you to where you get scared to do it. But no, just say it. Say what you need to say. The words are spoken out. That person heard them, and leave it at that. But if they see that you're scared, they're going to be like, oh, she's doing this out of fear, so she ain't going to do nothing. But just go and say, hey, I don't like you talking to me like this. I don't like how you're acting towards me like this. And if it continues on, I'm going to go have to tell Human Resources. So could you please stop it? Any pro advice for gaining 50 to 70 pounds? Yes, protein and a lot of fat. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. See, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Yvonne. But at the same time, there's things that happen in the Bible. Okay, so if you say, God, give me courage, well, God has put her in a position to where she's supposed to display that courage. If you say, God, give me bravery, you might be put in a situation where you have to display that bravery. You say, God, give me patience. All of a sudden, all kind of crazy stuff starts happening in your life. Well, you ask for patience. Now the stuff has to happen to give you patience. I don't pray for patience. Oh, man. Slightly respected, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. The thing is that a lot of times, I mean, you know, a lot of things, even like I pick up little things from stuff like Wizard of Oz is a prime example. It's already in you to do that. You just got to display it. I said that in a joking way, though. I was just joking when I said I don't pray for patience. I do got patience, though. A lot of life situations has taught me a lot of things. Slightly respected. Wow, that's cool. I go and do a lot of talking there. So you don't pray for patience either? Mm. It might sound a little mean, Jackson, but they only do it because they know that you're letting them do it. Ha ha, Mama Don. See there? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You was on. Called me a chicken. Mama Don. But if you don't pray to tackle that which you don't have yet or haven't conquered yet, you're not growing or moving above your current station. Yep. I say that all the time. Anything that's not growing is most likely going to die. Uh-huh, Mama Don, you thought you was going to get me, didn't you? Yeah, that probably might have gotten me, Don. That may have gotten me. That's because I might not have been expecting it. But when somebody puts me in the mode and said, I bet you can't watch this without laughing, oh, it's on then. Slightly respected. Yes, I actually have a video on that. You want the link to it? I give you link. Mountain Man, what's going on with your truck? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Apocalypse. Manscaped has come to take your hairy balls to the promised land.
Oh my God, what is the deal? Okay, so who was that just said that to me? Slightly respected. Here we go. There you go, slightly respected. Yes, I'm changing it up. I get tired of sitting down sometimes, so I'm actually talking to y'all as if you were here. Woo! Hot doggy. Still bright, isn't it? So this is how I would look to you if I actually was standing and talking to most of y'all if you're not over 6'3". But yeah, I'm tired of sitting down for a little bit, so So I'm standing up right now, in case some people didn't know. Like, dude, what are you doing? I'm standing up. I tired of sitting down. Get a stationary bike. Lori Watts, yes. Jasmine, you 5'10" and you getting bullied? Something wrong with that picture, girl. I think Travis, if Travis Chargoya was here, he's the tallest. He's 6'7", something like that. Wow. Jasmine, ain't no way you should be no 5'10". Mountain Man, you 4'3" for real? Well, slightly respected got me by. Yeah, okay, Drew. Your son Alex looked like he's probably around 5'10" or whatever. Oh, Jasmine, I know. My mom is 5'11", so she usually had to go to the men's section sometimes. When are you on American Gladiator? Never. Is that show even still American Gladiator? Didn't that show? I thought that show was on. I remember that show being on when I was a kid. Alex is okay. Alex. Oh, no wonder, Drew. That's probably why me and he and I probably can eat around the same. Drew, you 5'10" for real? You tall too. How tall is your husband? These lights are really, really weird. I'm trying to point them away to where I won't have that strong of a glare, but I think I'm making it worse, aren't I? Am I making it worse? So it's 2 guys, 2 girls. If it was 1 person, I could deal with this better, I think. Just say you gotta use your words. Use your words, please. Because that's ridiculous. I can't stand people that do stuff like that. That stuff gets on my nerves. I'm sorry, I'm adjusting this some more, y'all. Woo! About to fall over now. Okay. You 4'3" and you're hideous to look at, Mountain Man. Well, actually, I think it'll keep happening until you decide to do something about it. No, Ramona, that's just the Holy Spirit flowing out of me. It's my halo. I'm actually dead, guys. I'm an angel. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna do this more often. It's kind of fun standing and talking, standing up and talking. Yeah, but that's made it a little easy for me too because I haven't seen The Office. I never even watched any. Y'all know well you know it too, Miss Mama Donna. That I don't even have cable or nothing like that to even watch a lot of those shows. But I am digging. What? Just try to. What is talking about? Respect. Congrats. Try to work on a little cutting, out drinking. Da 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 da. Well, the thing is that cardio is really not going to cut it too much. Not if you're talking about trying to lose weight in a drastic way. What you're going to want to do is do something that's going to work the biggest muscles in your body. That's your thighs and your butt. Those muscles demand the most calories, okay? If you work the muscles in your legs and your butt, those muscles are what's going to burn the most fat. Cardio will burn fat to an extent, but cardio is only burning calories while you're doing cardio. When you do a lot of resistance training, weight training, it has like a 24 to 36 hour afterburn. Yeah, but 30 minutes of cardio is not bad. I do it whenever I do mine. My regimen, I'll do 5 minutes on the treadmill, 5 minutes on the elliptical, 5 minutes on the stair stepper, 5 minutes on the glider, 5 minutes on the rower. And then the rest of my stuff is a lot of resistant weight stuff. Office is on Netflix. Cool. Ween, you said you haven't been following me for too long. You couldn't be because you wouldn't be asking me that question. So now I'm questioning your words, sir. Okay, yeah, Travis, I got you. Uh, because Mama Don, you just had to do it. You said go spend time with my wife. You know I am at home, right? You know I'm home every day. I've been home every day since I've been married. I'm not one of those guys that got like a fishing retreat that I need to go to or something like that. Since I've been married, I'm usually home every day. That's why I like to try to. Now, if I got to travel out of town to go speak somewhere and I'm there for a few days or something like that, but otherwise, I'm home every day. Thank you, Pleasant Valley. Woo! I'm glad to hear that, Sabrina. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. You too, Jasmine. You got to come back in here. Please go and do that. Or then what I'll do is you give me the phone number and I'll call up there like I'm your brother. What are some decent food and portions to eat while losing weight? A lot of fruit and vegetables. A lot of fruit and vegetables. You want to up the protein and decrease the carbs to an extent, but it all depends on what type of body type you are. Like I would have to know if you like an endomorph, ectomorph, or mesomorph. So I've done it before, Jasmine. I'm not going to say the people's name, but I've done it before where I act like I was somebody's brother or cousin or son. Some people who had a family that was in the hospital didn't know what questions to ask. So I called up there like I was a son to ask all these questions so I can explain to the family what was going on. So. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Next time, hit me with the bad news first and then give me the good news. I'm joking. Susie, where you going? You still got a headache? Susan, didn't you get a juicer? Right? I know you say if your boss is around the corner, they're not going to do it. But the whole purpose is for you to stand up for yourself, not for somebody to have to always be there for you. You know what I mean? You have to, sis. Susan, where are you going? I see the links, Mama Don. But remember, I'm standing up now. I'm not sitting down at my computer, so why would they fire you? Because that's crazy. No, Susan. We're not talking about. Remember, the juicer is not for your. You thinking about the enema? We're talking about the juicer. The juicer is going to be good for the headaches. Carrot and apple. Carrot and Granny Smith apples is what's going to be good for the headache. I can't believe Susan's leaving. Steve, no, I did not change rooms. Because you need proof. You can't just accuse people without proof. No, but you can actually stand up for yourself to those people. Six five 240. So, okay. Do you go from being wide at the shoulders, then you go thin at the bottom? A Vitamix. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Ty getting MRI, CT, etc. Okay, Susie, you take care of it, sis. No Jesus freaks in here tonight. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, okay. Well, if you got fat on your body, it's the fat that your body wants to get rid of. But did you get that link that I sent you? Because I break it down in there really good. Julie, because that's what human beings do. We talk. That's why. God Squad unite. You take it easy, Susan. Get that generator. Oh, okay, I didn't know what that meant. I'm like a Jesus freak. I mean, where I'm from, freak means something else. So I'm like, that sounds gross, but Betty Sutton, absolutely. No, I haven't taken the personality test. They couldn't figure me out anyway. All right, Crystal Perner, good night to you. Everclear? Are you talking about the stuff they use in track? Really, Nikki? Are you serious? Well, now you got to ask a question though. If you go into the gym, what are you wearing? Lori Watts, how long have you been with me? How long have you been? Okay, you talking about the vodka? Okay. Papa Willie, hey. No, I don't take none of those tests. Okay, you say you've been following me for about a week. Okay, so have you seen any of my videos on there where I say if this is your first time visiting, make sure you check out some of my other material? Papa Willie, how you doing, sir? Nikki, shorts and a t-shirt. Yeah, but what do the shorts and the t-shirt look like though? Because the picture that you have in there is your profile picture. If that's your t-shirt and you, then yeah, what go in there, Nikki, go in there with some gray jogging pants on and like a dingy white t-shirt that got like gravy stains and stuff all over and see what happens then. If they hit on you then somebody really love you for you. Oh yeah, Jasmine, I don't do that. Yeah, you notice on my page, I don't tell people that. I tell them don't subscribe until they check down to see what I'm all about. All right, Georgie girl, go to bed, get some rest. Jasmine, girl. Well, Jasmine, you picked a good place to come and do it because you got a lot of people that surround you with support. Mama Don, where'd you go? I see a therapist, a psychiatrist, and a doctor. And now you're seeing an MRMologist. Hey, Wendy, I seen you in here a while back. Well, not a while back, but I seen your profile up there. You mingling with other people, so I noticed you. You say it sits back on the throne because nobody listens to her anyway. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on. Holy smokes, Jasmine. Why am I standing? Because I don't want to sit down. Julie, no, I do not. Mm-hmm. Oh, slightly respected. You got you need to go. Okay, what you need to do, slightly respected. If you go to my channel on playlist, if you look up live chats, see what the topics of some of those live chats are. And also, if you go to my playlist, look up the church/God topics. You'll get all your answers there too. We talked about that question that you just asked me has been addressed numerous of times. Yeah, Steve, it's been a lot of different changes going on. It's been a lot of changes. Don't like me standing up, huh? Don't look as nice standing up, huh? Oh, okay, Jasmine. Well, thank you, Lori. Man, Jasmine, girl, you sound like you're young. Change can be good, but really tough. I look bigger standing. Oh, I hear you slightly respected. Hmm. Wow. Army brass soldiers. Oh. Yep, Angela. Oh boy. Can you make a suggestion? I don't know who you're talking to, Lori. Jen, absolutely. That's what we're here for. No, it should be if something like that is going on in your job, you should definitely just take it to human resources. Wow, you disabled in the wheelchair. Wow. Yeah, you said you had 82 funerals in your lifetime and you're only 20. Times that by two, but I didn't go to them all. But you come up around Chicago in a big city or something like that, yeah, that happens. That's everybody's like, oh, 80, that's it? No. No, I think a lot of times when they just, you know what, one of the things that we get told a lot when we get like our medical journal is they talk about how America, most patients are overly prescribed, which I think is true. Absolutely. Overly prescribed. You got to take this for that and that for this and this for over there and over there for over here and then over here for nowhere and then nowhere to somewhere. It's always something. But what was the question, Watts? Do a theme to the songs? What do you mean? I'm lost on that one. Listen to Bob Marley and smoke weed. Oh, but I'm guess I'm trying to figure out what woo from your brain, whatever it is that you're trying to have done. I guess I'm trying to figure out like what's your line of thinking with this? Because I obviously do not get it. I know I'm sitting there playing around with this camera. Y'all gonna have to bear with me because I'm still, there we go. This might be better. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's a lot better. To me it is, at least. Love your videos. Love to talk to you one-on-one. Pick your brain about these videos. I want to do them myself and can't find help. Will Cole. First of all, I would have to ask you questions dealing with how old you are. How are you stable psychologically? A lot of stuff. Jasmine, I am, but not a pastor though. I'm an evangelist. I am a therapist, just not the type of therapist you think, physical therapist. I'll make myself shorter. If you could recommend your favorite TV show, what would it be? My favorite TV show? Oh man. I don't really have a favorite TV show. I really don't. Does a pastor make cheese? I'm lost. I totally don't get it. Oh, ha 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 ha. You crazy. Yeah, oh Trey, you got me. Yes, sir. That is you right. That is one of mine. I thank you for that. But it's just so weird because I don't because because of the fact I don't have it on TV. I can't really think of a television show, but I do have the whole season on DVD. Everybody Loves Raymond. I have I think the other one we got a lot of old stuff like Martin Lawrence. Everybody daddy was a pastor, huh? I hear you, Trey. Wendy saying that Martin. Papa Willie, my favorite music genre, it depends on what I'm going for. If you just talking about what I just listen to on a daily basis, I listen to instrumentals. Definitely Hans Zimmer. You so crazy. Mr. MRM just got your shirt in the post. Oh, what do you mean? You just got my shirt in the post? Just take those stilettos off. It will make you shorter. Yeah, because these stilettos right here, yeah. Don't forget, because I speak English real good, it doesn't mean I'm going to understand all the American jokes. Crocs. Yeah, because if I stand back up, it's going to be like this. I can't find shirts to order. Lori, look on any of my videos, okay? And if you click on any of my videos, when you scroll down, you should see Teespring t-shirts all kind of lined up there. Sabrina, where are you at that your stepdad just made ribs? Did you see the emails with the instrumental playlist that I sent last week? I think you were really. Oh, Sweet Pepper, I forgot to tell you. Yes, I've been listening to him. I absolutely love him. T-shirt in the mail. You got it, Yvette? Did you order from Teespring or did you order from Primo? Do you remember? Debbie, I'm sorry, I forgot to get back with you on that, but yes, I've been loving it. I can't tell you which one is my favorite one yet, though, because they all kind of got their own. All right, slightly respected. We'll see you next time. Am I allowed to talk about politics? I talk about whatever I want to on my channel, but I'm telling because I don't follow politics or I'm not into politics. I'm not going to be, I don't know. But if you have a question that you want to ask me, you can ask any question. Use underwear and socks. Oh my God. Mama Don, did you disappear? You were in here a minute ago. I'm just warning y'all, I'm a Democrat. Well, that's fine. I'm a nothing. I'm a nothing-crat. Ricardo Junco, hey. Said, do you wear them on your head? Financially challenged. Nothing can stop what is coming. What? The wind, the sun and the moon going up and down every day? Does the drama on YouTube bother you? What drama, Mackenzie Jordan? Scraggy Lord the Squirrel. You better watch out with a name like that. Auntie Dashika Shea want them tails. I don't know who you talking to, MT1 Mountain Cat 1. Some other YouTubers I watch are shock jocks, but this channel is a great place to hang out, especially at night. What is a shock jock? Drama between creators? I don't know, Mackenzie. I don't guess because I don't associate with no other creators, so I don't know if anything like that is even going on. So crazy controversial YouTubers, I don't know. You wouldn't find me in that category. But then again, it all depends on what I don't try to be controversial, but if somebody asks me a question, they may take it like it's controversial. So oh, Shock Jock is a creator. Never heard of him. Why not a? Okay, I wasn't gonna go there. Nope. Dude, what are you talking about? What is my workout routine like? It is 5 minutes treadmill, 5 minutes elliptical, 5 minutes stair climber, 5 minutes on the glider, 5 minutes on the rower, and then I'll either do legs or I'll do upper body. I also do CrossFit like workouts too, so. What in the world are y'all? Oh, okay. Y'all went there. Y'all not pulling me in there tonight. So they do things to get people triggered. Oh no, I didn't know it either. I didn't know there were YouTube clicks. Well, they definitely won't like me because I'm not a part of any of that stuff. No. Steve Kastner already did a computer build. You missed it. You didn't get to see the computer that I built? I had a power strike, man. You missed out, dude. Where you been? You want to see Blueby? Yep. See, I wasn't joking. I say some things like that and people think I'm kidding. They're like, you did a computer build. I'm like, yeah. No, I'm in the process of writing one, Ricardo. Yeah, Papa Willie, that was about 4 to 5 hours of doing step by step every little detail possibly on there. That's why I'm able to upload so many reaction videos and stuff now. At first, I was able to do like maybe 3 or 4 reaction videos within a night. But to keep things balanced, this thing, well, I would do 3 or 4 videos, but I would have to start like at like 6 o'clock and be done by 9. Now I can get like 7 or 8 videos up within an hour. So it's pretty fast. Yeah, I know they sure were having withdrawals. They had withdrawals from American Ninja Warrior too when I was there. Oh wow, Papa Willie, you built one too? That's cool. Sweet. Incubating the new Godzilla. I like that. The GZ incubator. You got a lot of private messages? Share with me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Will you pray? For what? Yes, for spinal stenosis, anything that has to deal with flexion is what you want to do. Don't do anything like I am right here. Don't do anything with leaning back like this. Don't do none of that. Everything you want to do, your comfort is going to come in being flexed forward. You know what I mean? It's what we call flexion. So any type of leaning forward like this with curves in the back, that's what's going to help you a lot. But you don't want to do anything that has anything to do with spinal extension. You going to have to email me, General. Now you didn't stroke my curiosity. I hope it was in a good way. No. Be warned, not for the faint of heart. Lori, you got to get injections again in your back? Talking about steroids or, hydrocortisone? Man, hydrocortisone shots, man. Nope. People asking to see my wife. Oh yeah, y'all might see her on Ninja Warrior if they show it. If they show her in that clip, but she probably had the sign up in front of her face. You can't walk. Lori, were you the one just talking about spinal stenosis? I know I answered the question. Thanks, Papa Willie. Do I say my prayers often? It depends on what often is. I'm not one of those people that I say my prayers before I go to bed and all that. I talk to him whenever I feel I need to talk to him, and vice versa. He talks to me when he feels he needs to talk to me. But I'm not no person that every night I get down and go, "Dear Heavenly Father." No, the way I'm talking to you right now is how I talk to him. Man, you had the radio frequency done? Man. Arthritis eating away at your spine. Man. Hate to hear that. You only pray when you think you're about to die. Well, see, prayer is simply talking to God. So I don't talk to my wife or my friends and family when I think I'm going to die. I talk to them when I just feel like conversating with them. And that's the same way I am with him. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that, General. You said 16 gigs of memory, 2 terabytes of storage, i7 processor. No, it's an i8. Wait. Yeah, it's an i8 and I have 32 gigs of memory. But you got the 2 terabytes right. God talking to you with schizophrenia. Well, I must have it. So you might want to not listen to this channel then if you're talking to a schizophrenic person. But if you sitting here staying on this channel talking with a schizophrenic person, what does that make you? You're the real crazy one. No. Virginia Glass. Yes, you do. You have those things I always talk about at the end. Been trying to talk to you, but have enjoyed listening to you. Have a great night. By the way, I talk to God and he talks to me. Awesome. Jen, that's awesome. You were entertainment seeker, so you find entertainment in watching a schizophrenic person? Am I a biblical Christian or a modern day Christian? What? Let's see. I don't know. Am I a ancestral black person or am I a modern black person? I'm just okay. What does that mean? Jonas Sophie, yeah, I try not to. Well, they're people too. What, are you supposed to not talk to people just because they're crazy? Oh, so wait, I'm confused. Either they're crazy or they're schizophrenic. Because you know there is a difference, right? I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't schizophrenic. Was he? He was? Let me go ask him. Jeffrey Gilbert, well, I hope you come back the next time, sir. Modern Christians believe in Christmas trees and all this when Bible clearly says that it's against the word. Guys, I don't know who put these terms. I don't know. Somebody who put these terms on those. Who put these terms on saying that one person is a modern Christian, one person is a biblical Christian? Modern Christian, biblical Christian. I mean, I don't know. There's so many. That's how denominations got started, from stuff like that. I just follow after him. So if you try to put a classification on me or anything like that, then I'm just going to have to disagree with you. That's what I do. That's why I don't like whenever you guys heard me in conversations with a lot of things before, and somebody say, oh man, you're like somebody call me a conservative. And I'm like, no, don't call me anything. Don't put none of that on me. So you follow the Bible. I follow him. But I'm giving you a hard time. Yes, I do. I just pray for those that do not believe. That's what it is. I follow him. I follow after him. No, it's not a sore subject at all, Big M. My whole thing is I just try to figure out where it is that you're going with the question. I'd rather have you come out and just ask me the intent of what you're trying to get out of the question. Because if you don't ask me directly what it is you're trying to get, then I'm going to actually say things back to you in a way to make you get to where you're trying to get. If you follow me, if you get me, no. Because it don't make sense. Somebody say, are you a Christian? Do you follow the Bible? So I can already tell where this subject is going to get pretty, if I follow the Bible or a church, I am the church. And I do study and read the Bible, but I follow him. Hey, from New Zealand. What? If we live with Mother Nature and we are in Mother Nature's kitchen, then why is it not a she? Why is it not a she? Why is Mother Nature not a she? I'm confused. Isn't God supposed to be a her now? I don't think so. You ever heard of ketogenic diet? Yes, that's a good one to follow. Mother Nature is called Mother Nature because somebody just decided to call it Mother Nature. I mean, y'all call people say things like old man winter. So I mean, the weather has is Mother Nature, but they call it old man winter. So Steve Kashner is kind of all over the place. Travis Baker, no, the ketogenic diet is really not a hard diet to follow once you get used to it. Yeah, Father Time, old man winter. Call your cars a girl. Apparently only Joseph Smith saw Jesus. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Thomas, Stephen. There's a lot of people that saw Jesus. God could be female. Why not? Oh boy, here we go. Are y'all asking me this or y'all just throwing these things out there? Because y'all know me. One thing I'm not going to get into what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to get into a debate over it in the sense of someone trying to just debate just for debate's sake. But if you asking my opinion, not just my opinion, you want to ask what it says in the Bible that's factual, then I'm going to tell you. I don't do things on my own. I don't answer things on my own. But I can tell if somebody is jesting or trying to pull your leg, whatever like that. But the Bible clearly states that God is a man, though. Well, see, here's the thing. It depends on what type of person you are. See, when you are really into this thing like I am, when I say I'm in it, when I'm telling you flat out, I'm just being real with y'all. I follow after God. I follow. That He leads my life. But I know within like things, when people are starting to get to the point to where they are jesting or joking around and just throwing these things out there where confusion comes into play, I know my enemy tactics. And when I start to see that, I just don't engage in it because I'm not going to bring myself down to my enemy's level. Because if I bring myself down to my enemy's level, I'm going to find myself just like my enemy in a state of chaos and confusion. But no, if you asking me if God is a male, the Bible clearly states that he's a male. Why can't God be a girl or why can't God be a woman? I don't know, because I'm not one. I am a man. Why can't I be a man? Because why can't I be a woman? Because I'm not a woman. It's because I'm a man. So if you asking why can't God be a woman, it's because God is not a woman. He's a man. So it said God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and truth. So that right there just eradicated anybody trying to say God is a female. You said Jeremiah 10:3. I already know what you're going with there, Big M. For the ways of the people are vain. For one cut it down the tree and decked it with silver and gold. The work of an I know that all left and right. There's actually one, Zechariah 2 says something like, ho, ho, flee thee from the land of the north, which I have set thee. So I know what you're saying with that. I know all about Christmas and how it's a pagan holiday, how they were celebrating Christmas and all that stuff before Jesus was even born. It had nothing to do with him. I totally understand all that. I get what you're saying. Nobody knows if God is female or female. When a ship is launched, it's called a she. When a guy buys a new car, he calls it a she. What? He ain't what? I just told you what his word says. But Big M, I don't. That's one of those things where it's a tradition, but no, we got to be real careful and have some fine lines in it, because when it all comes down to it, it's going to be about this. What is the intentions? So some people say, man, if you actually celebrate Christmas, you're going to hell, or you're celebrating the pagan holiday. But again, don't forget, God made it clear when he said he is judging you according to your heart. If in your heart, and I don't mean this, I'm just saying when I'm pointing here, your heart means your center, who you are, your inner being. If your inner being is celebrating Christmas with the intentions on worshiping pagan rituals and doing all that, then yeah. But if your heart is not in that, and God knows well enough, I mean, it shouldn't be that hard though. Transubstantiation is a belief Christ is in the Eucharist when you receive it. Do you feel like Easter the same as Christmas? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, a lot of these holidays was, it's historically, they don't take everybody got information right at the tip of their fingers. You can find out the origins of most of all of these holidays if you want to. But again, when it all comes down to it, it's going to be about what is it that you are doing it for. If you're sitting there bowing down before an Easter bunny and worshiping, which I haven't met nobody that ever had it. If you bowing down before a Christmas tree, worshiping the Christmas tree and worshiping the Yule log and worshiping Ra, the sun god, and the winter solstice, see, I know all about that, then I understand that, but if you are doing that, for instance, like the 4th of July is a national holiday, we celebrating our independence, but then some people be like, well, what are blacks celebrating independence for? Because we were still slaves during the 4th of July. So what are black people celebrating the 4th of July for? Definitely shouldn't be. So no, that's what I'm saying. It all is going to come down to your heart intent. God said, man looketh on the outward appearance, but God, he's going to judge it according to the heart. So if your heart intent is to bow down and worship these things, then yes. But I don't think there's nobody out there saying, I'm getting ready to, how do you feel about Jehovah's Witnesses? That's the religion I started studying with. Well, again, Sabrina, to me, in my experience and things that I dealt with from people from all walks of life when it comes to anything dealing with spirituality, everybody starts somewhere. So you start somewhere in every religion, and most religious denominations all have some shape, form, and fashion of truth. So the more truth you seek out, you might find yourself going to different places as you keep on getting elevated and being revelated to more truth. So see, a lot of times, let's see, do you believe the Bible is written strictly to the Israelites that no Gentile can be saved? Curious on your take. No, because he ended up eradicating that when he said there's no Jew, no Gentile. Paul broke that down to Peter. He broke that down clearly like that. No male nor female, Jew or Gentile, or he broke that down. Greek. Everybody has access for that, because it wouldn't make sense for him to, if that's the case, then what Christ did at the cross is irrelevant. What he did at the cross, God so loved the world, everybody know that he gave his only begotten son. Everybody know that scripture. But what people keep on missing is after that scripture, when it says, do I believe in zodiac signs? Do I believe in zodiac signs? They ain't never did nothing to me. So I believe in him and where he got me where I am today. So, but zodiac signs, that I don't know. Where did he do that? If you have that off the top, you talking about John 3:16? Now, I'm not going to remember all these scriptures, though. I'm just going to tell you. I just know that's one. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that through Christ that the world. But the thing is, Jesus said he came into the world not to condemn it. He came into it that through him the world might be saved. That's the part that people miss. Priests can. It's clear Nieces bestowed his powers up. Forgive. Matter of fact, in the Bible, he said that there's no need for that. No, I'm just being real with you. There's no need for it no more. He said there is one mediator between man and God, the Lord Jesus Christ. So there's no need for no priest. I have access to that source. No, Timothy, somebody told you wrong. Otherwise, you saying if you're saying that and we reading from the same Bible, I'm telling you what Jesus said. He said there is one mediator, one moderator, one mediator between man and God, the Lord Jesus Christ. There can't nobody stand in that place, because if that's the case, then it made what Jesus did at the cross irrelevant. Y'all know that when we get into this conversation, you're going to end up getting the loop of death. Lethal, exactly. You crazy. One MT cat, whatever, however you say, one mountain cat. No. So like what you just said to me, one mountain cat, is what I say to a lot of people, is this. You remember when Jesus told the story about the people that came and worked, and he told all the people that came to work that he's going to pay them for that? Some people came early. He said, if you come and work, I'm going to give you this amount of money. I'm paraphrasing. So some people came early and worked all day. Some people came like the last 2 hours and they worked, and he paid them the same. You see what I'm getting at? So it don't matter when you entered in, you still reap the same reward. Some people came early and stayed longer, but they all got the same reward. So all I'm saying to you is that it doesn't matter. You didn't miss a lifetime. It didn't matter, because guess what? You get the same reward. Priests are here to get rid of demons. No, I do that too. Y'all. I'm telling y'all opening up some conversation. I know we laugh, we joke, we talk about everything. This is one of those everything. This is one of those anything. If you forgive the sins of any, they are forgiven them. If you withhold forgiveness from any, it is withheld. I don't know what you're supposed to mean by that. That don't mean going to a priest and say, Father, forgive me for I have sinned. That's definitely not what that's talking about. I told y'all it was going to start to happen, didn't I? I told you. Now, what you get to see right here, you get to see what actually goes on when you start talking about real powerful stuff like this when it's dealing with him. It always happens. It never fails. That's why I know this is real. See, there are forces out there. See, Paul said in the Bible, he said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places. So every time we get to talking about things like this, it's no coincidence that this thing starts to mess up. But no, it's completely fine, though, because I mean, it's not gonna stop me from doing me, though. But all I'm saying is that, it's you're supposed to forgive. If somebody does something to you, and you have to forgive them, it's not that you go to a priest and ask a priest for forgiveness, because the priest is not who you offended. You offended that person. No, I'm telling you right now, Miss Jasmine, I've done this before. This is nothing new to me. See, the world wants to make it like it's this, oh, I got to go in there and it's real scary. I got to be extra prayed up. And no, you just go right into them and be like, do you want this spirit in you or not? The person the person and whatever's in them might say no. But all you simply say, she don't want you messing with her more. Leave her alone. In the name of Jesus, leave her alone. Don't come back. But that person has to not want that spirit to be there anymore. You just can't go and cast a demon out of somebody or a spirit out of somebody if they still want that spirit in them. Because some people fight where they still want that spirit on them. Now, if the person don't want the spirit in them, then because the fact that they are willing for that spirit to leave them, then we cast it out. But see, the thing is, I know what y'all might have seen in movies where they go in there and the power of Christ compels you, they flicking water. I ain't never done none of that. We simply went to somebody and prayed with them and simply said, hey, what's your name, spirit? And the spirit will actually tell you its name. And then we'll say, well, lust, she don't want you there no more. You need to leave. Get out of her in Jesus' name. But if that person is held, if that person don't want that lust to leave them, then there's nothing you can do. I don't care how much water you splash on them, how many times you smack them with a whip or olive leaves, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't like what they show on there. It's all like people starting to take off running across the walls, or I told you, I put a challenge out there. I'll go sleep in the house where the Annabelle doll is. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Nuh-uh. See, again, you looked up and saw a moving shadow behind me. Yeah, that's from the light reflection. This stuff doesn't bother me. I'm not scared of no poltergeist. I'm not scared of no so-called spirits. None of that stuff. And you guys shouldn't be either, because y'all are still here alive. You 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, and you still scared of some so-called, spirits that's going to come and mess with you. Trust me, if they wanted to kill you, they would have been done it by now. So that's what I'm saying. Don't buy into that stuff. That's what movies do. Barbara, you are crazy. You know what? I once ate a brownie. And not only that, it's not enough. It's a lot of times even though it's Jesus never said, okay, so you going off, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to do this for argument's sake, because if Jesus would have said that Peter was the first pope, then Jesus, listen to this. God that created this world, he created a blade of grass, that this blade of grass can do this awesome thing where it takes in sunlight and breaks those down to photons. It takes it through a process called glycolysis and also transport electrolysis, and it converts things into a sugar, and its waste is oxygen. The oxygen comes out of the grass. We breathe it in. We breathe back out carbon dioxide, and we have this continuous cycle. So he's that intelligent enough to do something like that, but he's not intelligent enough to say, oh, Peter, you're a pope. I mean, come on, man. Travis said the mushrooms are kicking in. Does the second coming of Christ physical? Does he physically come back in the end times? Oh boy, there is a video. I will give you guys the link that it says, does MRM believe in the rapture in the end times? Because I can't get into it right now. We're going to be here till 4 o'clock in the morning, but I got a video on it. Timothy, if you can show me in the Bible where it said, and Christ passed down his power of forgiveness to the such and such. He didn't do that. Jesus, look, let's see, that's what I'm saying. Well, like what you're doing right now is how a lot of people can become confused on stuff, because Christ don't have to send some special power down on you for you to forgive somebody. You simply can just forgive somebody. That's what it is. Some things that might have happened to you that might have been a little bit more traumatic, might take a little bit more time for you to forgive that person. But I mean, me and my brothers, we fought all the time. And after a while, we made up. We forgave each other for what we did. It don't mean that Jesus needs to empower me with something to forgive my brother for doing something to me. That's what the world wants you to think, like you got to have some special, he gave me the anointing to be able to have the power to forgive. No. People make it hard. God makes it simple. Because if it was not like that, then Jesus would have simply said, forgive one another. He didn't say, I'm going to give you the power to forgive one another. He simply told them to forgive one another. Oh, Yvette, I told you this can get real. See, that's what I'm saying. Big M. See, I take stuff so literal, man. I'm telling you. And that's why I say I talk to him. I ask him questions about all this. And then God said, where in the Bible does it say there's a Levitical law? That's what I'm saying. If he's that intelligent to do all these wonderful things, why can't he just simply say, Peter is a pope, Paul is a pope, such and such is a pope, such and such. All this stuff came from all these different doctrines, all these different denominations. And so many people are just confused. That's why the most important thing I do is tell people, get a relationship with him. It said that he will lead you into all truth and righteousness. He will. Don't even listen to me. Search it out yourself. But I'm not going to sustain from trying to tell you the truth now. I'm not going to try to make it sound so intelligent by saying, well, doesn't the Levitical law states here in the Mosaic proposition? That just to sound intelligent. That doesn't mean, what does that have to do with my salvation right now? What does it have to do with me and the issues that I'm dealing with right now? What does that have to do with the fact that I'm struggling with depression right now? What does that have to do with the fact that I just seen somebody get killed and I'm trying to figure out how to cope with it? Because ain't nobody from where in Chicago, ain't nobody caring about no Levitical law. Ain't nobody caring about no pope. Ain't nobody caring about no priest. What they caring about is what can help me in my psychological and mental state right now. I can care less about some Levitical law. All I want to know, how can I fix me? And what are you going to tell them? Well, see, here in the Timothy, it says that Christ gave them nobody wants to hear that. What they want to do is show me a better way. Show me how I can heal my heart. Show me how I can heal this hurt. Show me how I can heal this pain. Show me how I can get over this. Somebody molested me. Show me how I can get over that, because otherwise you trying to show me stuff in the scriptures is, who gives a crap about that? I'm just telling you from a psychological standpoint of what a lot of people that I'm talking about, dealing with real people, real stuff like Christ did. Okay, Christ knew the Bible. He wrote it, right? So do you ever see in the Bible where Christ went up to somebody and said, hey, it says here in Deuteronomy that? No, he never did that. He just went to them and asked them a question. Will you be made whole? You know, that's what he did. He asked them, will you be made whole? That's what I'm saying. So instead of me trying to follow after what man is doing by throwing all these scriptures out here and saying this person is a pope, that person is pope, I'm following after that source. Forget it. Okay, like this is my channel, right? So y'all know on here, I call her the general, Barbara De Janeiro. She's a general on here, right? So what I like about this is that you will see a lot of times in here where I've read it, where Barbara actually say to somebody, hey, just ask MRM. Just ask him. I think I might know, but I don't know. But just ask him. You see what y'all you understand that? You understand the message in that? So instead of me trying to say, hey, man, check this out. Over here in Timothy, how about I just go to the one that wrote the book and ask him? Simple. That's why he said there's one mediator between man and God, the Lord Jesus Christ. Boop. So what about the secession? That stuff is all man-made. To me, the Pope, all I know in the Bible, he said there to some he gave pastors, evangelists, prophets. I don't see anything in about no Pope. So that's just me. But like I said, I talk to him and he talks to me. That stuff is all Catholicism. I mean, no matter what, I don't knock nobody's religion. Hey, if you want to believe in that, go for that. If that's going to help you get closer to God, then hey, by all means, go ahead. That's just the avenue that you're taking. But Peter passed the keys of what? But Peter passed the keys of Jesus' church to the second pope. See, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what book you're reading. I don't see nothing in the Bible where it says Peter gave some keys to the pope. I don't see none of that. But here, hey, check this out, Matt. Do you remember what you noticed that whenever somebody came to Peter in the Bible and they fell down and Peter was like, nuh-uh, don't try to fall down and worship me. I'm just a man. But then yet, okay, you see, you got me going to some other stuff. I'm not even going to go there, because all this is turning into is just a you saying something, I'm saying something, you saying something, I'm saying something. But guess what? I guarantee you that it's 47 listeners in here right now. There's 47 listeners in here right now. Nobody wants to hear half the stuff that we're talking about. Most people that's in here that's dealing with like issues and depression, that's what they want to hear about. How can they help? How can they get help with that? I can show you numerous of emails of what I told people to do when they were dealing with their depression, or somebody that's getting ready to commit suicide. Some of them were in here tonight. This person was getting ready to commit suicide. This person actually called out to Christ that came to help them. She didn't call out to Peter. She didn't call out to Mary. She didn't call out to one of the Saint popes, whoever they are. She didn't call out to none of them, because guess what? They can't fix it. They can't fix it. The only one that can fix the issues is him. And that's the only thing. That's where I lead people to. But otherwise, I'm here. We having fun. We have general conversations. We talk about everything in this channel. But when it comes to dealing with that, I'm just telling you, goes to the source. Nikki 66, absolutely. And that's why I said I knew it was gonna go anywhere. So anyway, I'm going to be done with that, Timothy. You can always check out some other videos, because it kind of hit on some of the stuff that you're talking about. But I don't know. I'll tell you this. If somebody might have told you something wrong, though, you've been intellectualized, and some men have told you a lot of stuff. But like I tell everybody else, all I can do is tell you, if this is my channel, If anybody have questions about anything they want to know from me, then Barbara would tell them, go ask MRM. He can tell you. So all I'm saying to you, if you really want to know the truth like you seem like you claiming that you do, go to the source. No, you got Google right there in front of you. Show me a scripture. Like I said, we about to go back and forth again. I don't see in the Bible where it says Jesus appointed anybody to be a pope. The pope is not even in the Bible. Is eating food with blood in it bad for Christians? No, I think that's when people throw that thing in there. Tennis, anyone? Yeah. Sharapova. Federer. Oh, what about those Venus sisters? I'm just saying, I don't know people. To me, Paul said, if any, a matter of fact, this is how he said it. He said, if any man or angel preach any other gospel other than that, than what we preach, let it be a curse to him. Nope. Okay, check this out. See, what you just did right there, you said, Jesus said to Peter, upon this rock, I will build my church. He was talking about himself. He wasn't saying Peter, because guess what? If he was talking to Peter, he would have said it to Peter. You know what he did? He said, Peter, I say unto you that you are Peter, and upon this rock, I will build my church. Why didn't Jesus say, Peter, I say unto you that you are Peter, and upon you, I'm going to build my church. Don't you think Jesus was smart enough to say that? So it's just like me saying, I say unto you, your name is Timothy, and upon this channel, I'm going to get a lot of subscribers. So you're not going to say, well, Tylen just gave his subscribers to Timothy. See, that's how stuff get twisted. You always got to make sure that you reading that word. And matter of fact, I always say, do things like what it's called. No, no, it don't. This don't mean you. Jesus would have clearly said you. Don't try to twist it up, man. Don't do that. Somebody told you wrong. Hey, ask him. Ask the source, man. I say unto you, you are, what's your name on here? You are Timothy Price. And upon this channel, I'm going to get some more subs. But I guess that means you. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. It's simple. I told you, God made it simple, guys. I'm kind of glad this is happening because this needs to happen so people can kind of see the type of questions that I get and kind of things that I get when people come at me with things like that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing because I think you're just seeking out just to know. Jesus in that same passage says he passed the keys to Peter. That ain't got, the keys don't have nothing to do with him building his church. Nope, I have not seen Jesus. I ain't in no hurry to see him either. I know it back and forth, man. Like I said, Timothy, I asked the source. Ask the source, what did he mean when he said that? He'll tell you. Yeah, Yvette, it happens, sis. Nikki, you falling asleep? Hey, remember, Nikki, when you go to the gym, you're supposed to wear a t-shirt, jogging pants, and just make sure they got like gravy stains all over them. I'm messing with you. You know I am. How about those Mets? Wicklow lost 22 pounds. That's awesome. Oh boy. This is how I do it. It's easy to get out of it. So, boop. I'm past it. Would anyone here be said the religious have lost their way? Not a fad diet, just push the plate away? That's what you really did? Did you do like a portion control? That's what I'm thinking after you did a portion control. Nikki, you better wear those gravy stains, girl. Kane from Australia. What up, Mike? Good day, Mike. I think that's him, right? Oh, Kane, you've been here. I'm sorry. Do I think interpreting the Bible the best way I can is a good way to worship? Well, again, that's where I go through this thing where I say, I just ask him. If I have an issue with trying to understand something, I ask him. Kane, yeah, you crazy. But anyway, I seriously am. I mean, I think what is, because of the time that it is right now, this I just know, like I said, it's not gonna go nowhere. So I'm going to stop it starting right now at 121. What similar? I told you I'm stopping this because it's gonna go on for a long time. I ain't got enough. There is no way I'll be able to answer all those questions. Senior Beethoven, what's going on? Are you asking him if I'm still alive, or are you telling me that you're still alive? Because Timothy Price, absolutely. Hope to see you in here again. Maybe you should kick that off next time, like right from the jump, whatever. Or we might just save it for another time. But you know what? Actually, Timothy, if you would like me to expound on that a little more, you can just throw out that general question that you might have, and then I might be able to do that in the video. Then you can actually comment on the video. And then I can comment back with, you know what I mean? Senior Beethoven, great. No, that's good. I'm glad you're. That's funny. Alive in your heart. Do we have a memer? Yeah. Carolyn Davis, absolutely. Thank you, thank you. Wicklow 22, thank you. Well, the issue with that, Matt W, is I'm not of no denomination, so. And I don't think he's right. I don't think I'm right. I just think that he's right. I've done Eminem already. I don't think I've done anything of Eminem. I know a lot of his music all too well. Matt, you said what church? That's like saying what? Let me think. I am church. Church is not a building. Church is people. It's his assembly. Well, Matt, it all depends on which one I'm going to be preaching at. I done preached at Methodists. I done preached at Catholics. I done preached at Presbyterians. Woo! Timothy, there's a really good one out there called IsoPure. IsoPure is a good one. I think like in 6 ounces, there's like 25 or 35 grams of protein in it. It's called IsoPure, and it actually now I'm serious when I say this. I hate when people say things like, "Hey man, it tastes good for a protein shake." No, This really tastes good for real. I have strawberry and I have chocolate. It's ISO pure. It's really good. It's really, really good. But again, it's good for if you're trying to bulk up, not having no fat and trying to put on some good lean muscle, then ISO pure is the way I would go. Because if you drink 12 ounces and you put in 2 scoops, you already just doused like 55 grams of protein. There's no sugar in it. There's no calories in it. So you're just getting straight protein, and I'm serious, and it tastes good. If it don't taste good to you, I will buy it or I will refund you your money. Okay, so Jasmine, if you grew up with parents like that, I learned something here. You be cross between hick hop. Mackenzie Jordan, it depends on what you're going for. If you're saying counting calories is a good way to lose weight, yes, because if you eliminate a certain amount of calories from your daily way that you eat, then yes, calories, that'd be a good way to do it. But at the same time, I don't count calories because I know that if I'm sitting there eating a ton of fruit and vegetables raw, and you really don't have nothing to worry about. I mean, you can eat darn near like I do a presentation sometimes. I'll show a whole head of romaine lettuce, about 3 carrots, a whole cucumber, and like a half a banana and a handful of like almonds. And then what I'll do, I'll say, who can eat all this? And most people will be like, I cannot eat all that. I'm like, now what about these 3 tablespoons of ranch dressing? They say, well, I can definitely put that down. Then I say, you know what? There's more calories in those 3 tablespoons of ranch dressing than in this whole romaine lettuce, 3 carrots, cucumber, handful of almonds, half a banana. It's more calories in those 3 tablespoons than it is in that. And you can't even eat all that. So my point is that eating the fruit and vegetables raw definitely is not going to help. I mean, no, I'm sorry. Eating the fruit and vegetables raw is not going to hurt. Eating a Twix and drinking root beer. What in the world? Well, Jasmine, I can't tell because you got those big braids and you got a puppy dog face thing on us. All right, Virginia Glass, get that senior sleep in. I'm getting ready to go to bed too. Ro Jogan, you must forgot. If you go back to some of our old chats, I'm usually up that late. That's why we call this the MRMIs. Do I have Twitter? Yes, I do. Do I know what it is? I don't remember. I think my Twitter is, know how you spell Modern Renaissance Man? I think it's M with the 0. Then you spell Dern Renaissance Man. I might be able to get it to you. I don't know if that's what you look for. I don't know if that's my Twitter. I don't know if it's MRMologist. I forget. But I'll probably be able to find it. No, that's Instagram, so it has to be at MRMologist. Yeah. Whoa. Yes, it is at MRMologist. Okay, let me see. I'll show you what it looked like. Maybe I'll be put it in this chat for you, Miss Jasmine. Heather, hey. Hey, Heather M. There it is, just like that, at MRMologist. That's the way you find it. Oh my God, Senior, you crazy. Susan Hayes, I don't have none yet, but I will write that down as possibly something I can do. Thyroid, okay. But Jasmine, there's not much I do on there. I'm look, all this social media stuff kind of hit me kind of fast, so I'm still kind of getting used to the YouTube thing, the Patreon thing, and now I'm trying to get used to this whole Instagram and Twitter. Matt, I don't know if you're talking to me or not, but I don't know when you said they're making it, Heather. Thank you for asking. You eat 45 carbs per meal bar? Yeah, I seen Unbroken before with the dude holding up the. Yeah, that was pretty decent. All right, Jasmine, I'll be seeing you. I think it all depends on how much I'm doing on there myself. Mackenzie Jordan, is there a better to lose weight in your opinion? Like I said, it all depends on what you're going for. Now, somebody like me, it's the things that you can do, but it starts here. Like I said, I got a link. Did I send you the link already? Intro to losing fat. It's a video that I've done already. Oh my God, Travis. I told you, Jasmine. I said I'm just getting used to it, so. Heather, I'm not allowed to talk about it. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing till after it airs. Redemption, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that know exactly what to do all the time, every time on on those platforms like that. So that's why I'm lost on it. What do you call a girl with no arms, no legs in a pond? Lily. Oh my God. Heather, it is going to air on July the 8th. I don't know. I've been having it for I don't know how many months now, Jasmine, and I haven't really been. What do you call a dude named Joe? Timothy, I don't think they're gonna allow me to do that. I can end up getting copyright, even though it's me. I think they can copyright infringe me and sue me and yeah, all kind of stuff. Bob, he literally just said that like a few seconds ago. Do you have Instagram, Jasmine? No, Lethal. Go back. If you go back up a little bit more, Lethal, he did Matt too. I mean, I'm just trying to get used to Twitter. I mean, I don't know. I see people get on there and they'll tweet something. I just don't know I guess I don't know what's the reason for Twitter. I don't know. I got it because a lot of people say, oh yeah, do it. So whenever you do stuff on your YouTube, it'll go to Twitter or it'll go on your Instagram. Y'all are wrong. You're dead. I hope so, Heather. I don't know. I don't know. I never was really Facebook, and I don't like all that. MRM, do you ever go V? What is that? MySpace. Oh my God. Nuh-uh. Yeah, okay. You missed MySpace. I think MySpace seemed to have been the original Facebook in a way, I think. It seems like it. I've seen what you said too, Senior Beethoven. I'm just laughingly ignoring you. Actually, Chantel RM, I did get a camera, but why it looks sharper is because I didn't know that I can go into the camera and change like the frame rates. So that's why it looks like that. Hey, Mary Lee Kishiro. I think I've just seen stuff you did today. Your husband here is just like mine. I might start doing some videos myself on how to take care of hair like ours. Somebody was really confused the other day with hair. It was bad. It was bad. I think I scared her off. And I was being fair and, calm and cool about it. Just that I think I put her on a spot and it made her run away. So, but yeah, Mary Lee Kishiro. Greetings from Germany. We geht's dir? What's the longest I've had my hair? Dreads. But I was a kid. Oh, you guys are in Florida? He needs a sponge. Well, it all depends. I don't know how long your husband's hair is either, so I couldn't tell you. It all depends on how long it is. Travis Baker, neither one of them, but thanks for stereotyping. His hair is like mine. Well, it all depends on what he's going for. Is he trying to like style it up or anything? Or because I'm faded on the side and in the back, but then my hair like it is right now. So it's something that you can have called a hair sponge, and you do it in circles, and it kind of gives it curls, if need be. Yeah, so look that up. Look up hair sponge. Timothy Price, absolutely. I'm in the midst of playing Red Dead Redemption, God of War, Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Oh, cool. Oh, Mary Lee Kishiro, you could have went to Sally's. Go to you if you go to Sally's. Sally's has do-rags. You can go get them from there. Yeah, man, I play Skyrim, man. I love Skyrim. Skyrim, the game that never ends. My friend was trying for 3 months to get me to play Skyrim, right? So he gave me the game. After 3 months of begging me, he gave me the game. I kept it for 3 months before I even played it anyway. And then once I started playing it, man, the storyline and everything, it drew me in. I've been playing that darn near played Skyrim for almost a year, thinking like, man, how come I haven't beat this game yet? And he was like, dude, it goes on. I was like, are you kidding me? Oh no, Letho, no, you still playing Tomb Raider? Oh my God. But no, can you marry people and did degree come online? Yeah, I heard there's a 6 Elder Scrolls game coming out, man. That's crazy. Derek Gibson, I have a Nintendo too. I have a Nintendo with Mario and all that on there. But man, your pastor degree. My pastor degree? Are you asking if I have a pastor degree? What is a pastor degree? Like to herd sheep? Tallahassee, yeah. You was about an hour and a half, I would think, away from me from Panama City. Do I know Saga? Saga? Like Dragon Ball Z Saga? I know. I think you're saying Sega. Yeah, I know Sega. She said I'm hilarious. Well, what it is, I say things to make people think about what they're asking me. Oh, man, I totally didn't get that. But yeah, when I go and speak, people do pay me. I don't ask for it, but they do. Matter of fact, a lot of times I tell them they don't have to. But if they just pay for the trip, I'm good with that. I don't need them to say, here goes some money because you came and, you know. Ricardo Junco. Yes. Give me a second. Ricardo Junco, where are you? Where are you? Where am I? If you guys are still saying things, I may not see it because there you go, Ricardo. Matt, I'm lost. Matt, I'm so lost on what you're trying to say. So stop with denomination talk. Cash is cash. I'm lost on what you're talking about. So okay. No, Timothy Price, I never heard of him. Absolutely, Ricardo. Mary Lee, I probably did miss it because you see as these comments are flying through. So I'm sorry if I missed it. It's getting, yes, it was when you were asked for your Twitter account. Were you asking a question about the, oh, I'm sorry, okay. Oh, you really are saying Saga. If you don't put in here, like you see what my general Lethal Weapon Digenero saying, you have to you have to put at and then spell modern out. Usually it'll fill it in for you and then speak to me that way. Otherwise, I don't know if y'all are talking to me or what? So, okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. Like Mary Lee, I'm getting ready to type in here the @ sign, and I'm going to begin to spell your name, and you're gonna see how it's gonna show up to you. See how it highlights it to you? Lacey, you have a good one too. I hope you see me too. No, I'm just- Okay, well, yeah, you can use that link too then. Yes, use that link. Mary Lee, I do a lot of explaining in that link. All right, Lacey. You're welcome, Mary Lee. Hopefully you stick around. I might be able to answer a few more things for you. I see that you was active on there. Yes, I'm very familiar with lymphedema. I had to do it for 6 months. What I mean by that, I had to treat patients with it. Very slow process depending on where it at. I don't know if it's in your legs or in your arms, whatever like that. So, have you had any of your lymph nodes removed? I'll write that down too to do some talk on lymphedema. Yep, Heather, just like that. I can see it. No, I didn't say I take cash. You missed it. I said, what happens when I go there? I said, they try to pay and I tell them they don't have to. I said, they just pay for my trip. And I said, and they try to pay you anyway. But you didn't hear me say I take it. Because you were saying you're no denomination when trying to take Peter's position down from Catholic Church. But next you're saying you take cash from any denomination. I'm still lost on what that has to do with anything too, though. But it depends on the night, Timothy. Jasmine, that's up to you. But just know this: there's people here. There's people here that are in this channel, and they may not be what we call the MRMIs. That stands for Modern Renaissance Man Insomniac. So if you put your Twitter up there, you putting yourself out there for people to come to your channel, and they might be perverts, whatever. I'm just letting you know. You seem like you're a young woman, and you kind of told a little bit about yourself tonight, opened yourself up, and I don't know if that might be a window for some people to try to actually use that to their advantage. So I'm just letting you know, okay? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you know that. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. Yep, I'll try to hit on that too, Sophie, one time. My best impressions. I don't really have a best impression. I just it's weird. I can do it whenever when I'm in like the what they call it, when I'm like in the pocket of talking about something. I'll just throw the impression in there without thinking about it. When I'm being put on the spot, it's kind of hard to kind of come up with it. But yeah, I do. I've done quite a bit of them. Heather M. Yeah. But like I said, some stuff I just don't get into because some conversations just go way off to the side. Like, yeah, but you took a hamburger from the church. I'm like, okay. That church gave you $10 to buy a Happy Meal for you and your kids. I'm like, okay. I don't know what they got to do with anything, but okay. She said to the left, to the left. Okay, Mary Lee. What is this link? Oh, okay. Saga the Flyer. Well, like Mike Syke, don't go to prison. They gonna really like Mike. Woo! Kastner, it all depends on where you're at. It all depends on where you're at, Kastner. Kastner, it all depends on the area, whether you're north, south, but man, you easily 1800. Easily. Okay, average, I'll give you 14. 14, but it all depends on what you're going for. But again, it all depends on the area that you're at. Timothy, I don't have a favorite YouTube channel. Oh, wow. Yeah, Barbara said mine. Yeah, okay. Woo, $800. Man. You sell to over 1,500 YouTubers. Jeez. Good night. Who's trying to make me feel special? She's my general. Are you talking about Barb De Janeiro? Oh, you talking to Jasmine? Oh, yes, Jasmine has a life. She works for the IRS, remember? Y'all forgot already? You better be careful so she don't mess around and get y'all information. Gonna audit you for no reason. Gonna find some discrepancies. Oh, wait, Barb, I didn't know who you were talking to. Oh, you talking to Travis? Oh. Oh, Timothy, you trying to open that up again, Timothy? Hey, can you lose? Hey, Jasmine, can you lose this real fast? She said, lose what? Oh, come on. Stop. This crazy circle of death thing. Can y'all still see me? What is, come on. Am I getting the circle of death? What is going? Okay, now I can't see nothing.